morning, boys and girls. Happy Friday. I'm sure it's going to be loads of fun. I've been looking at all of your work, and I think everyone's doing an awesome job, and I want you to keep it up, okay? So let's get started with circle time. What do we do first? That's right. Tap your knees. Tap your knees. It's time for circle time. Tap your knees. Tap your knees. It's time for circle time. Now open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Now creep them, creepity creep them. Right up to your chinny chin chin. Open up your smiling mouth. Draw them in! Days of the week. 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 Here we go. Oh, there's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Great job. So, boys and girls, it's a new month. It is April is the month. And let's see, what is today? Is Friday. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Friday, April 3rd, 2020. Okay, let's sing our months of the year. And when we sing April, let's clap our hands. Oh, January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. Those are the months of the year. Clap, clap. Good job. What's the weather like? What's the weather like? What's the weather like today? What? Oh, look outside? Okay, I'm going to look outside, and I will see. Oh, it's a rainy day, but that's okay. It's a fun day to stay in and play. So, let's see what Frankie Frog will wear today. Frankie Frog has been getting a lot of exercise, which is really good, and he's been going outside to look for signs of spring. So he told me, even though it's raining, he's going to put on the appropriate clothing so he can go for a little walk, and maybe a jump in a puddle or two. Frankie Frog, what should you wear on your feet? Yep, his rain boots. 1 little, 2 little yellow rain boots. Frankie Frog, what should you wear on the bottom? His froggy jeans. Frankie Frog, what should you wear on top? Now, boys and girls, remember, it's raining. Frankie Frog doesn't want his head to get wet, so he's going to wear his yellow raincoat. It's got a nice hood. It's made out of plastic, so the water just rolls off. And just to be safe, in case there's a really big downpour, Frankie Frog, what will you bring on your walk? He's going to bring his handy dandy, what's this called? That's right, his umbrella. So let's give Frankie Frog his umbrella, and he's ready for a little walk in the rain. Speaking of weather, I have a cute little book. It's called What is the Weather Today? What is the weather today? Look outside. It might be sunny, cloudy, rainy, or snowy. What is happening outside is called the weather. Look at those boys and girls. On some days, the weather is sunny, and I can play outside. Looks like they're playing some tug of war. On some days, it is cloudy. I can hardly see the sun. Can you see the sun in that picture? Where are those boys and girls? That's right, they're at the beach. Oh, on some days, the weather is rainy. I can carry an umbrella. See, look at that boy, the little boy and little girl. They're outside and they're covered by their umbrella. On some days, the weather is snowy. I have to bundle up. Boys and girls, we didn't see any snow this winter. Sunny, cloudy, rainy, snowy. What is the weather today? Well, we just sang our weather song, and we sang that it is a little rainy today. Good job, boys and girls. I hope that you are working on your letter X. I saw a lot of your worksheets, which means you're working super hard to write X. Okay. X says X. X says X. Every letter makes a sound. X says X. That's right. We start at the top. Down. Down. Now remember last time we said a lot of words don't start with X, but there are some words that we know that have an X sound in them, like taxi, taxi, fox. Hear that X sound on the end? And box has the X sound on the end. Speaking of box, I went outside on my front steps and I saw that there was a box. Should we look inside? What do you think could be inside the box? Let's see. Whoa! I have a pair of bunny ears. Haha, for good listening. I'm a funny bunny. Okay, now one of the activities that I'd like to do today is flower art. And before I show you how to do flower art, my show and tell, because you know Miss Lori likes to do show and tell too, is one of my favorite flowers here. It's called a hyacinth. See it, boys and girls? Yep, that's right. It's purple. Even the container is purple. Yep. So this was really small when I got it. It was like down that low. And I put it in my dining room where the sun shines bright. And I gave it some water. And it grew all the way up. And these beautiful smelling flowers came out. Smells so good. Really delicious. So this is my show and tell, a hyacinth. Okay. And today we are going to make some flower art. Just going to take down my little, take down my little chart here. And I'm going to put up my paper so you can see my white paper. Okay, I'm not drawing on the wall. There's white paper up there. And I'm going to take a green crayon or a marker, and I'm going to draw some stems. So I start at the top and I pull down for my garden. Those are the stems, and I could put a little leaf or two or three. Okay, so there are my stems. This one's going to be a little bit taller because I'm going to make a hyacinth. Now, boys and girls, to paint today, I'm not using a paintbrush. Okay, sometimes we use, most of the time, we use paint brushes to paint. Today, I'm not using a paintbrush. I'm going to be silly because it's Fun Friday, and I'm going to use a fork. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to paint with a fork. So I'm going to dip it in, and first I'm going to make my hyacinth. So I'm going to make marks all over. Boop, boop, boop. Make a pretty purple flower. Look at that. Ha! I'm painting with a fork. Isn't that silly? And you can use a plastic fork. You don't have to use Mom's good silverware. And then I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to make something that's going to look like a tulip. Remember when I went outside the other day, I showed you the bulbs I planted, and they're going to be tulips. So I'm just going to take the fork and I'm going to lay it flat like that, and I'm going to make my tulip. And there's my pretty flower picture. Boys and girls, have so much fun. You can make a couple of them, and then you can tape them up together, and you can have a little garden inside That would be fun too. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to give my flowers a little water today because they're a little thirsty. Remember, rain is good for our flowers. So I'm going to give them a little rain. Whoop. I'm going to make it rain down on them. Look. Little rain. Here you go. So you can get creative. You can add things. You can add some dirt on the bottom if you want. Let's see. Do I have brown? I have brown paint. Here's my brown paint. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to put some dirt on the bottom. Beep, 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 beep. And there you go. There's my flower art. So, boys and girls, I want you to keep up the good work, have a really fun day, and hop to it and enjoy your weekend. See you next week. Miss you all. Bye.